Welcome to Knowitrix, where curiosity becomes clarity. Here, complex ideas are decoded, trending topics are explored, and the hidden patterns of our world are revealed through cinematic storytelling. From the science behind viral moments to the future of technology, from human psychology to global events, every episode transforms everyday questions into powerful insights. If you love learning, thinking deeper, and understanding the world in a smarter way, you're in the right place. Welcome to the matrix of modern knowledge. Welcome to Knowitrix. Advanced scaling, CBO, ABO, and multi-layer funnel expansion. You've mastered targeting. You've mastered retargeting. You've mastered lookalike scaling. Now it's time to step into the advanced zone where campaigns stop being manual and start being algorithmic ecosystems. Welcome to Advanced Scaling, the world of CBO, ABO, and multi-layer funnel expansion. This is where advertisers turn 50,000 rupees per day campaigns into 5 lakh rupees per day systems. Without losing control, let's unlock the next level. The evolution of scaling, from manual to algorithmic. In the early days, advertisers scaled manually, increasing budgets, duplicating ad sets, guessing what worked. But platforms evolved. Algorithms became smarter. Now scaling is about feeding the machine, giving it structured data, creative variety, and budget freedom. That's where CBO and ABO come in. ABO versus CBO, the two pillars of scaling. ABO, ad set budget optimization. You control the budget at the ad set level. Each ad set gets its own budget, perfect for testing and precision, best for testing audiences, testing creatives, small-scale campaigns, controlled experiments. CBO, campaign budget optimization. You set one budget for the entire campaign. The algorithm distributes it automatically to the best-performing ad sets. Best for scaling proven winners, stable performance, large budgets, automation. CBO equals efficiency. The smart scaling sequence, ABO to CBO. Every successful scaling system follows this rhythm. Step 1. Test with ABO. Find your winning audiences and creatives. Step 2. Validate performance. Ensure stable CTR, CPC, and ROAS. Step 3. Scale with CBO. Let the algorithm allocate budget dynamically. Step 4. Optimize weekly. Rotate creatives, monitor frequency, and adjust budgets. ABO finds winners, CBO multiplies them. The multi-layer funnel expansion. Scaling beyond one campaign. Scaling isn't just about one campaign. It's about building layers, each serving a different stage of the funnel. Layer 1, cold traffic, TOFU. CBO campaigns with lookalikes and broad audiences. Goal, reach new people. Layer 2, warm traffic, MOFU. ABO campaigns with website visitors, video viewers, and engagers. Goal, nurture and educate. Layer 3, hot traffic, BOFU. CBO retargeting campaigns with urgency creatives. Goal, convert. Layer 4, loyalty and upsell, ABO campaigns for past customers. Goal, increase lifetime value. Each layer feeds the next, creating a self-sustaining scaling ecosystem. 5. The budget allocation blueprint. Here's how top advertisers distribute scaling budgets. Funnel layer, type, budget percent, goal. TOFU CBO 60%, reach new audiences. MOFU ABO 25%, nurture and educate. BOFU CBO 10%. Convert high-intent users. Loyalty ABO 5%. Upsell and retain. This keeps your scaling balanced and profitable. Scaling isn't about spending more. It's about engineering growth. When you combine ABO precision, CBO automation, and multi-layer funnel architecture, your campaigns stop being ads and start becoming a marketing machine. This is advanced scaling. This is how brands grow from 50,000 rupees per day to 5 lakh rupees per day, not by luck but by systematic expansion. Scaling doesn't start with big budgets. It starts with clarity, knowing exactly when to use ABO, when to use CBO, and how to test both without wasting money. Most advertisers jump straight into CBO because it sounds advanced. But CBO is not a magic button. It's a multiplier, and multipliers only work when you already have winners. That's why the smartest advertisers follow a simple rule. Test with ABO, scale with CBO. Let's break down how to build and test both the right way. 1. ABO, the testing engine. ABO, ad set budget optimization, gives you full control. You decide how much each audience gets. You decide which ad sets run. You decide what gets tested. This makes ABO perfect for testing audiences, testing creatives, testing hooks, testing offers, testing placements. ABO is your laboratory. It's where you discover what works before you scale. How to build an ABO testing campaign. Step 1. Create 3 to 5 ad sets, each with a different audience, lookalikes, interests, broad, etc. Step 2. Use the same creative across all ad sets. This isolates the audience variable. Step 3. Set equal budgets, 500 rupees to 1000 rupees per ad set. Step 4. Run for 3 to 5 days, no changes, no tweaks, no emotional decisions. Step 5. Identify the winners based on CTR, CPC, and cost per result. ABO gives you clarity, the most valuable asset in scaling. 2. CBO, the scaling engine. CBO, campaign budget optimization, is where the algorithm takes over. You set one budget. The system distributes it to the best performing ad sets. CBO is perfect for scaling proven audiences, stabilizing performance, running large budgets, reducing manual work, letting the algorithm optimize freely. CBO is your autopilot, but only after you've tested manually. How to build a CBO scaling campaign. Step 1. Take your top 2 to 3 winning audiences from ABO. These are your scaling seeds. Step 2. Put them into one CBO campaign. Let the algorithm choose the winner. Step 3. Start with a moderate budget, 2,000 rupees to 5,000 rupees per day. Step 4. Use 2 to 3 strong creatives. Give the algorithm variety. Step 5. Increase budget by 20 to 30% every 48 hours. Never jump too fast. CBO gives you momentum. The fuel for scaling. The ABO versus CBO testing matrix. Here's the exact matrix top advertisers use. Goal: use ABO, use CBO, test audiences. Stars versus stars. Test creatives. Stars versus stars. Test hooks. Stars versus stars. Stabilize performance. Star versus star. Run large budgets. Star versus star. ABO equals precision. CBO equals power. The transition rule. When to move from ABO to CBO. Move to CBO only when CTR is above 1%, CPC is stable, frequency is low, ROAS is positive, and results are consistent for 3 to 5 days. If any of these are unstable, stay in ABO. CBO multiplies winners, but it also multiplies mistakes. The hybrid method, the secret weapon. Top advertisers don't choose ABO or CBO, they use both at the same time. ABO campaigns, testing new audiences and creatives. CBO campaigns, scaling proven winners. This creates a continuous optimization loop. Test, validate, scale, refresh, test again. This loop keeps your scaling stable for months. ABO is your microscope, CBO is your telescope. ABO shows you what works. CBO expands what works. When you master both, scaling stops being chaotic and becomes predictable, controlled, and profitable. Structuring multi-layer funnels for massive scaling. Scaling isn't just about increasing budgets. It's about engineering a funnel that can handle scale, a funnel that warms, filters, qualifies, and converts traffic at every stage. Most advertisers try to scale with one campaign, but one campaign can't do everything. It can't attract cold traffic, nurture warm traffic, and convert hot traffic all at once. That's why top advertisers build multi-layer funnels, a structured system where each layer has a purpose, a role, and a measurable outcome. This is how you scale from rupees 10,000 rupees day to 1.5 thousand rupees day without breaking your results. Let's build your funnel. The multi-layer funnel, the engine of predictable scaling. A multi-layer funnel has 4 layers, each designed to move users from strangers, prospects, buyers, loyal customers. Layer 1 TOFU, top of funnel, cold audiences, lookalikes, broad, interest clusters. Goal, reach new people. Layer 2 MOFU, middle of funnel, warm audiences, website visitors, video viewers, engagers. Goal, educate and nurture. Layer 3 BOFU, bottom of funnel, hot audiences, add to cart, checkout initiators, lead submitters. Goal, convert. Layer 4 loyalty and upsell, existing customers. Goal, increase lifetime value. Each layer feeds the next. Each layer strengthens the one below it. TOFU, the expansion layer, CBO recommended. TOFU is where scaling begins. Use 1 to 3% lookalikes, broad audiences, interest clusters, stacked lookalikes. Creative style, fast hooks, problem solution, value-driven, high-energy visuals. Goal, attract attention and drive qualified traffic. TOFU is your volume engine. MOFU is where trust is built. Audiences include website visitors, 30 to 180 days, video viewers, 50 to 95%, social engagers, and lead magnets. Creative style includes testimonials, case studies, educational content, and behind the scenes. The goal is to warm up the audience and prepare them to buy. MOFU is your persuasion engine. BOFU is where the money is made. Audiences include add-to-cart users, those who initiated checkout, pricing page visitors, and lead form submitters. Creative style focuses on offers, discounts, urgency, social proof, and clear calls to action. The goal is to convert high-intent users into customers. BOFU is your revenue engine. This is the layer most advertisers ignore, but it's where the highest ROI lives. Audiences include past customers, high-value customers, and repeat buyers. Creative style involves upsells, cross-sells, loyalty rewards, and new product launches. The goal is to increase lifetime value and reduce acquisition pressure. Loyalty is your profit engine. Here's the exact structure used by top advertisers. TOFU, 60% budget. CBO, lookalikes broad. MOFU, 25% budget. ABO, warm audiences. BOFU, 10% budget. CBO, high-intent retargeting. Loyalty, 5% budget. ABO, upsell and retention. This creates a self-sustaining scaling ecosystem. Scaling isn't about pushing harder. It's about building a system that pulls people in. Layer by layer, step by step, touch point by touch point. When your funnel is structured, scaling becomes predictable. When it's layered, results become stable. When optimized, growth becomes exponential. This is how brands scale. You can have the perfect audiences. You can have the perfect budgets. You can have the perfect funnel structure. But if your creative strategy is weak, your scaling collapses. Creatives are not just ads. They are signals the algorithm uses to decide who to show your ads to and how fast to scale. In advanced scaling, your creative strategy must match your campaign type, CBO versus ABO, and your funnel layer, TOFU, MOFU, BOFU, loyalty. This is where most advertisers fail. This is where you will win. Let's build the creative system that powers massive scaling. ABO is your testing environment. Your creatives must be designed to isolate variables and identify winners. ABO creative rules. Use one creative per ad set when testing audiences. Use multiple creatives when testing creative angles. Keep hooks consistent across variations. Avoid overproduced visuals. Focus on clarity, not polish. ABO creatives must reveal the truth, what works, what doesn't, and what deserves to scale. List creative types for ABO. Hook variations, angle variations, format variations, UGC, static, motion, problem solution scripts, short, punchy videos. ABO creatives equal experiments. Creative strategy for CBO, scaling winners. CBO is where the algorithm takes control. Your creatives must give it options, not confusion. CBO creative rules. Use 2 to 4 proven creatives, avoid too many variations, use creatives with stable CTR and CPC, include at least one evergreen creative, refresh every 7 to 14 days. CBO creatives must be battle-tested. They should already have proven performance in ABO. Best creative types for CBO. High-performing ABO winners, testimonial videos, high-energy UGC, value-driven explainers, social proof-heavy ads. CBO creatives equal scaling fuel. Creative strategy for TOFU, the attention layer. TOFU creatives must stop the scroll and attract cold audiences. TOFU creative style, fast hooks, bold statements, curiosity triggers, problem solution, high-contrast visuals, short, punchy edits. Goal, get attention and drive traffic. TOFU creatives equal magnets. Creative strategy for MOFU, the trust layer. MOFU creatives must educate, nurture, and build credibility. MOFU creative style, testimonials, case studies, behind the scenes, value-driven tips, storytelling, soft CTAs. Goal, warm up the audience and prepare them to buy. MOFU creatives equal relationship builders. Creative strategy for BOFU, the conversion layer. BOFU creatives must push action. BOFU creative style, offers, discounts, urgency, social proof, clear CTAs, product demos, guarantee messaging. Goal, convert high-intent users. BOFU creatives equal closers. Creative strategy for loyalty, the profit layer. Loyalty creatives must increase lifetime value. Loyalty creative style, upsells, cross-sells, new launches, VIP offers, thank you messages. Goal, turn customers into repeat buyers. Loyalty creatives equal multipliers. The truth, scaling isn't just about budgets and audiences. It's about creative alignment, matching the right creative to the right campaign at the right funnel stage with the right intent. When your creative strategy is aligned with ABO, CBO, and your funnel layers, your scaling becomes predictable, stable, profitable, and unstoppable. This is how advanced advertisers scale for months, not days. Budget scaling, bid strategies, and algorithm control. Scaling is not about spending more. It's about spending intelligently, in a way that the algorithm understands, respects, and rewards. Most advertisers scale emotionally. Top advertisers scale mathematically. This section teaches you how to scale budgets without breaking performance, how to choose the right bidding strategy, and how to control the algorithm instead of letting it control you. Let's unlock the science of advanced scaling. The budget scaling rule: slow is smooth, smooth is fast. The biggest mistake advertisers make is increasing budgets too fast. When you scale too aggressively, learn and face resets. CPM rises, CTR drops, CPC spikes, ROAS collapses. The algorithm panics. Your results fall apart. The golden rule: increase budgets by 20 to 30% every 48 hours. This keeps the algorithm stable and your performance consistent. 2. Vertical scaling, increasing budget on winning ad sets. Vertical scaling is simple. You increase the budget of a winning ad set or campaign. Best for stable CBO campaigns, high-performing ABO ad sets, evergreen creatives, strong ROAS. How to vertical scale. Increase by 20 to 30%. Wait 48 hours. Monitor CTR, CPC, ROAS. Repeat if stable. Vertical scaling equals depth. 3. Horizontal scaling, expanding your winning structure. Horizontal scaling is safer and more scalable. How to horizontal scale. Duplicate winning ad sets, add new lookalike layers, add new interest clusters, add new geographies, add new creative angles. Horizontal scaling equals breadth. SSL brands scale from rupees 10,000 rupees per day to 100,000 rupees per day without breaking. 4 bid strategies. The algorithm's language. Your bid strategy tells the algorithm how aggressively to spend your money. A. Lowest cost, default. The algorithm tries to get the cheapest results, best for testing, early scaling, broad audiences. B. Cost cap. You set your target CPA. The algorithm tries to stay within it, best for stable scaling, predictable cost control, mid to high budgets. C. Bid cap, advanced. You set the maximum bid per auction, best for competitive niches, high budget scaling, experienced advertisers. Bid cap gives you control, but requires precision. 5. The scaling matrix. When to use which strategy. Stage, budget, strategy, goal. Testing, low, lowest cost, identify winners. Early scaling, medium, lowest cost, expand reach. Stable scaling, medium, high cost, cap, maintain CPA. Aggressive scaling, high, bid cap, control auctions. This matrix keeps your scaling structured. 6. Algorithm control, the art of guiding the machine. The algorithm is powerful, but it needs clear signals. Signals the algorithm loves: high CTR, stable CPC, strong creative variety, consistent budgets, clear audience structure, low frequency, fresh creatives. Signals the algorithm hates: sudden budget jumps, too many ad set edits, overlapping audiences, weak creatives, high frequency, confusing structures. Your job is not to fight the algorithm. Your job is to guide it. The truth: scaling is not chaos. Scaling is choreography. When you control your budgets, choose the right bidding strategy, and send the right signals, the algorithm becomes your partner, not your enemy. This is how advanced advertisers scale from thousands to lakhs per day, without losing stability, profitability, or your control. You now understand the science behind scaling. Next, we build the system. Scaling stability, creative rotation, and performance maintenance. Scaling is not the hard part. Staying scaled, that's where 99% of advertisers fail. Anyone can scale for a day. Some can scale for a week, but only the top 1% can scale for months without performance collapsing. Why? Because they understand the 3 pillars of long-term scaling: stability, rotation, maintenance. This section teaches you how to keep your campaigns profitable even when budgets rise, audiences expand, and competition increases. Let's build your long-term scaling engine. 1. Scaling stability, the art of keeping results consistent. Stability is not luck. Stability is structure. Your campaigns stay stable when your funnel layers are balanced, your budgets scale gradually, your creatives rotate consistently. Your audiences don't overlap. Your frequency stays controlled. Your algorithm receives clean signals. Stability is the foundation of advanced scaling. The stability formula: consistent budgets plus fresh creatives plus clean structure equals predictable scaling. 2. Creative rotation, the anti-fatigue system. Creative fatigue is the silent killer of scaling. It doesn't announce itself. It creeps in slowly, then destroys your results overnight. Rotation timeline: TOFU, every 7 to 14 days, MOFU, every 10 to 20 days, BOFU, every 20 to 30 days, loyalty, every 30 to 45 days. Rotation doesn't mean replacing everything. It means refreshing one element: hook, angle, CTA, visual style, format, offer. Small changes reset the algorithm. Small changes revive performance. 3. The 4-angle creative cycle, your stability engine. To maintain performance, rotate through these 4 angles. 1. Problem-solution angle. Educates and attracts. 2. Proof angle. Testimonials, results, case studies. 3. Value angle. Tips, insights, mini lessons. 4. Offer angle. Discounts, bonuses, urgency. Rotate these angles and cycles to keep your funnel fresh at every layer. 4. Weekly performance maintenance. The optimization loop. Every 7 days, run this loop. Step 1. Check frequency. Is it crossing fatigue thresholds? Step 2. Check CTR. Is it above 1%? Step 3. Check CPC. Is it stable or rising? Step 4. Check ROAS. Is it profitable? Step 5. Refresh creative. Replace or rotate based on the weakest metric. Step 6. Adjust budget. Increase, maintain, or reduce based on performance. Step 7. Expand audiences. Add new lookalikes or interest clusters. This loop keeps your scaling stable and predictable. 5. Monthly scaling maintenance, the system reset. Every 30 days, rebuild TOFU audiences. Refresh 50 to 70% of creatives. Reevaluate funnel layers. Remove underperforming ad sets. Introduce new angles. Rebalance budgets. This prevents long-term decay. The Scaling Stability Checklist. Your campaigns are stable when CTR is above 1%, CPC is not rising, frequency is controlled, ROAS is consistent, creative fatigue is low, budgets scale smoothly. 6. Funnel layers are balanced, audiences are expanding. If even one of these breaks, scaling collapses. The truth: scaling is not a sprint. Scaling is a rhythm. You scale, you stabilize, you rotate, you maintain, you scale again. This cycle is what separates amateurs from advanced advertisers, those who scale for days from those who scale for months. You now have the full system to keep your campaigns profitable, predictable, and unstoppable. Full advanced scaling blueprint plus master checklist. You've learned ABO, you've learned CBO, you've learned funnel layering, creative alignment, budget scaling, and algorithm control. Now it's time to bring everything together into one complete, repeatable, scalable system, the Advanced Scaling Blueprint. This is the exact structure used by top advertisers who scale from 50,000 rupees per day to 500,000 rupees per day. Not by luck, not by hacks, but by engineering. Let's lock in the full blueprint. 1. The Advanced Scaling Architecture, your full system. Your scaling system has 4 pillars. Pillar 1, ABO testing system. Find winners with precision. Pillar 2, CBO scaling system. Multiply winners with automation. Pillar 3, multi-layer funnel. Move users from cold, warm, hot, loyal. Pillar 4, creative rotation and maintenance. Prevent fatigue and maintain stability. When these 4 pillars work together, scaling becomes predictable. 2. The ABO testing blueprint. Find what works. ABO is your laboratory. ABO checklist. Current, 3 to 5 audiences. 1 creative per ad set when testing audiences. Equal budgets. 3 to 5 days of uninterrupted testing. Winners chosen by CTR, CPC, ROAS. ABO gives you clarity, the foundation of scaling. 3. The CBO scaling blueprint. Multiply what works. CBO is your autopilot. CBO checklist. Use only proven ABO winners. 2 to 4 strong creatives. Start with moderate budgets. Increase by 20 to 30% every 48 hours. Monitor stability metrics. CBO gives you momentum, the engine of scaling. 4. The multi-layer funnel blueprint structure for scale. Your funnel must have 4 layers. TOFU, 60% budget. CBO, lookalikes, broad, stacked audiences. Goal, reach new people. MOFU, 25% budget. ABO, engagers, video viewers, website visitors. Goal, nurture and educate. BOFU, 10% budget. CBO, high-intent retargeting. Goal, convert. Loyalty, 5% budget. ABO, upsell and retention. Goal, increase lifetime value. This structure keeps your scaling balanced and profitable. 5. The Creative Alignment Blueprint. Match creative to funnel. TOFU, hooks, curiosity, problem solution, fast motion. MOFU, testimonials, case studies, value content. BOFU, offers, urgency, guarantees, demos, loyalty, upsells, cross-sells, thank you messages. Creative alignment equals algorithm clarity. D. The scaling stability blueprint. Stay scaled for months. Weekly maintenance. Check frequency. Check CTR. Check CPC. Check ROAS. Refresh creatives. Adjust budgets. Add new audiences. Monthly reset. SASK. Rebuild TOFU. SASK. Replace 50 to 70% creatives. SASK. Remove weak ad sets. SASK. Rebalance funnel budgets. Stability is not luck. It's maintenance. 7. The Master Advanced Scaling Checklist. Your scaling system is healthy when CTR is equal to 1%, CPC stable, frequency controlled, ROAS consistent, funnel layers balanced, budgets scaling smoothly, creatives rotating regularly, audiences expanding, algorithm receiving clean signals, no overlapping audiences, no sudden budget jumps. If even one of these breaks, scaling collapses. The truth, advanced scaling is not a trick, it's not a hack, it's not a secret. It's a system built on structure, discipline, and creative intelligence. When you combine ABO precision, CBO automation, funnel layering, creative rotation, and algorithm control, your ads stop being campaigns and become a scaling machine. This is the blueprint. This is the system. This is how the top 1% scale, predictably, profitably, and relentlessly. If this video expanded your thinking, imagine what the next one will unlock. Knowitrix is built for curious minds, people who want deeper insights, smarter explanations, and a clearer view of the world. So if you haven't already, hit subscribe and turn on notifications to stay connected to every new idea we decode. Like the video if it sparked something new, and share it with someone who loves learning as much as you do. Stay curious, stay aware. This is Knowitrix, and your next insight is just one click away.